Hi again, YouTube. It's me, Nikki from Nikki Loves Socks. You're probably thinking, Nikki, what are you doing with the Snoopy bag for life? Yes, it's got all the peanuts gang. And in here is what I've purchased from a vintage shop. And that's a vintage designer shop in the UK. I went to Edinburgh for the day with my wonderful hubby. And I managed to pick up 3 items. The total of the 3 items was £160. The 3 items include 2 bags and 1 scarf. Now, apologies for bending there. That's the wrong one. The company I got them from is called Exchange Handbags. I'm trying to find my receipt. Is that it? No, that's what's on here, I forgot. But anyway, let's stop messing around and actually show you what I bought. So, Exchange Handbags is very central to Edinburgh. If you're in Edinburgh, I would suggest it's a good place to go to. The first item that I got, I'm going to show you a bag first, cost the princely sum of £30. Now, this is a brand that we all know and love very well, but this is what they did before they did the tote bag. Yes, would you look at this beauty? Yes, £30. So that's a Mark by Marc Jacobs, and it's a standard supply Model B type workwear, is what it says in the beautiful black in the middle. What I love about it is the colours. Pink, my absolute favourite. Red, another one I'm growing to love even more. And black and white. Now, it's obviously used. There's little flashes of orange on the back. I don't know if they're supposed to be or whether they're not. But to be quite honest, I don't really care. Because for £30, I think this is an absolute steal. What it also comes with is an adjustable strap, which you can make crossbody. It's a crossbody duffel. You'll see it looks absolutely beautiful. That's me got it on quite a high setting. I like it being high because I'm a short person, so it does really well for me. But I remember these bags from back in the day, and I thought, for £30, you can't even go out for dinner for £30. I'll grab that. So that was my first find, and then I found something else, and I'm going to show you the scarf at the end, because spoiler alert, the scarf is the most expensive part. The second one is an absolute classic to many women, and that's right, it's a Longchamp Le Pliage bag. Now, what I love is that it's clearly been used, because it's got a beautiful brown handle, it's been kept folded, it's black, the zip is awesome, still works beautifully. Yeah, you can tell she's been used, but she's been kept folded up for a long time. No funky smells or anything, and she was £30. Can you believe that? £30. Which to me felt like an absolute steal. Listen, he's desperately trying to hold her back up again. Which you have. I've managed whilst talking to you, but yeah. Iconic, brilliant, such a great item, and for £30, bargain. These definitely cost way more than £100 brand new, so I'm delighted with that. Item 3 is from a brand I love. I have one item from them, which is a pair of sunglasses. I probably would like to own a few more items of theirs. Oh no, I do have something else, but it was a collaboration. It's not Fendi, but it's from the Fendace line, so I've given you the biggest clue yet. Yes, we have a Versace item. And it came with its bag. Yeah. This to me has never been worn. If you don't love this, I don't know what's going on. Is this not a truly magical fashion moment? Let me turn that. I love the skull and crossbones. Hopefully you can see in the middle. It's beautiful. I'll do my best bridal impression. But yeah, that lets you see as much of it as you can. I'll stick back a bit. I reckon it must be like a 90 by 90. At least. But for me, it's that opulent, fantastic black and gold print. It could be worn like this. That's maybe a bit of my style. I want to experiment more with scarves. And for that price, I couldn't say no. Probably more of my style will be this way. Because I have a few like not Marc Jacobs, Alexander McQueen scarves and things that I like to use that way. Sorry, it got caught in my hair. As everything does. But if you're looking at that, is that not fabulous? So when we looked at that afterwards online, these were about £400. Yeah, there's no way I'm paying that for it. It also very much reminds me of some of the swimwear and a beach cover up that Cassie Thorpe got ahead of her honeymoon. Shout out to the Queen, Cassie Thorpe. But for me, I'm like Cassie in that way that I love a baroque print. The detail of this is just opulence at its absolute finest. If you see the beautiful Versace part. Yep. Obviously it's got the label, etc, etc, but there's literally nothing wrong with this absolute beauty. So it's Versace, made in Italy, still attached. And yeah, she's just iconic. She's the moment. I may name her Valentina after the wonderful Fendi Izzy I used to have, Valentina, who left Fendi. I hope she's going to bigger and better things because she was absolutely wonderful. But yeah, that was my third fabulous item from Exchange Fashion, and that's in Edinburgh. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Are you looking more towards the second-hand market, probably like I am these days? If I can save money on an item, that's absolutely what I need to do to continue buying some items that I love. Some items that I love include more heritage items, older items. To me, they're more classic. They speak to me more than a lot of modern bags. I do like those, some contemporary brands. I can see myself having a big look at the horse quite soon. I've seen a lot of their bags that I like. I've just not pulled the trigger yet. But anyway, I just thought you would maybe like some second-hand bargains. So to get 2 handbags and a Versace scarf for less than 150, well, just over 150, 160, I think that's a bargain, if I'm honest. An absolute bargain. Why would you not want it? So have a look in your local second-hand designer shops. I always rave about one of my absolute favourites, which is Twice Loved, and that's based in Glasgow. Linda, who runs it, is an absolute angel. She has the most beautiful stock as well. She's even had an Hermes Kelly recently. She's sold Chypre sandals for me, all kinds of things, and things have gone like that. And this has only been in the past year. I would trust Linda completely and utterly. And the speed of which you're paid blew my mind, because she has her whole process. It felt like it was automated because it was so quickly in my bank account that I just thought it was sensational. So yeah, have a look at companies like that, because they need good customers like you and I, who they can also help you save an absolute fortune on an item you just might not even be able to get anymore, or get for a price that you can afford anymore. To think that I can get a Longchamp bag for £30 that's black, it's a classic. Why would you not want to do it? So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have and you want to see more, give me a like maybe in the comments, subscribe to my channel, and carry on joining me on this fabulous adventure that I'm loving, connecting with you all, my little family. So thank you very much for me. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye now.